Welcome and welcome back to the channel. In this video we are diving into a very important topic: how to start a retail shop business in Nigeria in 2025. From understanding the cost involved to planning your savings, we guide you every step of the way. Whether you're thinking about starting a grocery store, fashion boutique, or electronics shop, this guide will be super helpful. Let's get right into it. But before we do so, if you are new here, consider subscribing. Don't forget to turn on post notification because that will notify you whenever we drop new content on this channel. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and share. So, like we know, the retail industry in Nigeria is huge and constantly evolving. With a population of over 220 million people, there is a massive demand for consumer goods, fashion, electronics, and even niche items. However, diving into the retail business without proper planning is a recipe for disaster. You need to have a clear understanding of your financial needs and how to save effectively for your business dream. So, first, let's break down the key factors to consider before saving for your retail business. These factors will help you decide how much you need to save and how long it will take. So let's talk about understanding the retail business or retail market in Nigeria. Before you even think of saving, you need to understand the retail markets in Nigeria. What are people buying the most? What are the most profitable niches? What kind of retail business do you want to start? Is it a physical store or an online retail business? Doing this research is very important. In 2025, consumer goods like food, clothing, cosmetics, and electronics are expected to remain hot commodities. You also need to know your target audience. For instance, if you are opening a boutique for high-end fashion, your location, marketing strategy, and pricing will be different from someone selling groceries in a bustling local market. Now, let's talk numbers. How much do you actually need to start a retail shop in Nigeria? This will depend largely on the type of retail business and its scale. However, here is a general breakdown. Let's talk about rent. For a small shop in a busy city like Lagos or Abuja, rent can range between 300,000 naira to 1.5 million naira per year, depending on location. Then, talking about licensing and permits, registering a business name with the Corporate Affairs Commission, that is CAC, cost about 15,000 naira to 30,000 naira. Local government permits and other necessary licenses can range from 50,000 naira to 100,000 naira. Now, talking about stock, this will depend on your niche. Starting a grocery shop may require around 500,000 naira to 1 million naira for initial stock, while a boutique may need 1 million naira to 2 million naira. Now, talking about shop design and fixtures, shelving, counters, signboard, etc. can cost anywhere from 200,000 naira to 700,000 naira. Talking about marketing, budgeting around 100,000 naira to 300,000 naira for advertising, including social media promotion, is advisable. Then, let's talk about miscellaneous costs. This includes transportation, security, utility bills, etc. Just set aside at least 200,000 naira to 400,000 naira. So if we sum it all up, the minimum amount you might need for a retail shop in a city like Lagos or Abuja could range from 1.3 million naira to 5 million naira. However, smaller cities and towns may be cheaper. Now that you know how much you need, how do you start saving? Let's break it down. Firstly, is to set a clear goal. If your target is to save 3 million naira, break it down into smaller, achievable targets. Then, determine your timeline. If you plan to save over a year, you need to save around 250,000 naira per month. If it's 2 years, it's 125,000 naira per month. Then, make sure to use a dedicated savings account. Avoid using your normal bank account. Instead, use a high interest savings account or a reputable savings platform like PiggyVest or Cowrywise. Then make sure to automate your savings. Set automatic transfers from your main account to your savings account each month. This removes the temptation of spending the money elsewhere. Then cut down on expenses. Adjust your lifestyle to save more. This may mean cutting down on luxury items, reducing outings, or eliminating subscriptions you rarely use. Now, let's talk about exploring funding options. Sometimes saving alone may not be enough. You can explore various funding options to help you reach your goal faster. First is personal loans. You can approach banks or microfinance institutions, but keep in mind their interest rates and repayment terms. Then family and friends. This is often the most accessible form of funding, especially if you have people who believe in your business vision. Then government grants and loans. Keep an eye on schemes like the National Microfinance Bank and Bank of Industry Loans designed to support SMEs. You can also consider partnering with someone who can provide financial support in exchange for equity or profit sharing. Then platforms like GoFundMe can be used if you present your business idea convincingly. Then let's talk about creating a business plan. A well-written business plan is essential. It helps you stay focused and also convinces potential investors or partners to support your business. Include sections like executive summary, business description, market analysis, marketing plan, operations plan, and financial plan. Now, talking about tracking your savings progress, setting goals is great, but monitoring your progress is just as important. Regularly review your savings to ensure you are on track. Consider using budgeting apps like Mint or Money Manager, or even a simple spreadsheet to track your expenses and savings. Then prepare for unexpected expenses. Always plan for the unexpected. Set aside at least 10% of your total savings as an emergency fund. This will cover unseen expenses that may arise during setup. Then finally, starting a retail shop business in Nigeria in 2025 can be very profitable if you plan and save properly. With patience, discipline, and determination, you'll be well on your way to launching your dream business. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more insightful content. Drop your comment below if you have any questions or need more guidance. Thanks for watching.